Next one's from. We just listened to somewhere here. Next one's from Hornet Gallowagger, and the subject is Punk versus. A report has come out that says CM Punk's initial storyline when he starts with AEW again are CM Punk versus Samoa Joe, CM Punk versus Jay White, and eventually CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. What I'm ready to ask you guys is CM Punk as top babyface running through all the heels again really that good of an idea? I mean, they did that during Punk's 2021-2022 run with AEW, and let's be real, ratings were never that great. Is everyone loses CM Punk really the greatest way to use him at a time when the marks, myself included, of course, know that CM Punk is more or less getting his own way backstage despite all the drama he's caused? Personally, CM Punk should be coming back as a heel, but then again, I don't know a thing about booking. Like I've been I am completely not interested in anything that CM Punk does beyond the angle with the elite guys and picking the realism up from that and making a storyline out of it and stuff. All this other is just like seriously, what is interesting there? Like these three angles: CM Punk versus Joe, CM Punk versus Jay White, and CM Punk versus Jericho. Is any of that interesting? Like I'm gonna like you're going wow. Any of it?
Maybe for their hardcore fan base, but I wouldn't mind seeing.
Not me, but I'm asking
but
you.
You're not their hardcore fan base.
Okay, well,
but
I'm asking. Okay, and what's your answer?
I would be interested in seeing him against Samoa Joe. I would be interested in seeing him with Jay White, not as much as Samoa Joe, and I would be interested in seeing Jericho. But
why
I'm
would
not
you be
interested
in him against Jay White?
Because I know it'll be a good match, and I like good matches.
That's it. You like it?
Yeah,
I like good angles. I don't like good matches.
Right, I like both. So, but here's the thing: I'm not a fan at all of him coming back as a babyface because, first of all, I got a lot of boos, and he's a way, 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 way better heel. I'd rather have him come back as a heel, then I would be interested.
What about if what they're setting up is he comes back as a babyface, but he's kind of disingenuous, and it's just leading to that heel turn.
Well, that's not a bad idea either.
Maybe
but
build it
I just would. I rather, yeah.
Yeah,
but I like him as a heel. I do not like him.
Let's be honest.
He'll it as a heel right now.
Let's be very honest. Okay,
we're always honest.
Nobody is interested in anything Punk is doing on that show. But what people are more interested in watching is Punk's first media scrum. Would you?
If he ever does one again.
Well, okay, let's say for instance, are you more interested in Punk's next media scrum or Punk's next angle on TV?
Oh well,
I just don't think he's going to make the same mistake and do that again because he got so much heat.
Yeah, but I think that's the most interesting stuff. Scrum,
but he signed an NDA about that whole situation, so you're never going to hear about it. So what's the interest in the media scrum?
Well, his next media scrum, just more controversy.
Yeah,
that's my thing. It's like, bro, Punk is like, that show is stale right now. And it's like they could have really invigorated that show by bringing Punk back and this reinvigorating all. Bro, it's been stale since Punk's media scrum.
Right.
Since he left. And it's like they're coming back.
Because they never talked about it. The way he punked Page. Page never got his comeback. Nothing.
And if you think about it too, when Punk first won the title, it probably would have spun off a whole year of angles and matches and all. But he got hurt the first night he had the belt. Remember, he broke his ankle or whatever.
Dude, so they were literally
started the staleness. I think even before he came back.
They were literally like a year ago, maybe a little more than a year. But they did like 1.2 million viewers on one of the shows on a week when Raw did like 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to the point that Jericho, like publicly on stated that it's not going to be long before we're beating the WWE in ratings. Okay, and it's like, bro, they have literally nothing right now to put a dent back into the WWE and everything except this storyline. Like picking it up, the realism and stuff like figuring like they could literally garner a lot of interest, but they're not even going to do that. And it's like, well, why am I interested? It's like I watch this show because people like to hear our review. There's literally no reason to watch this show right now. There's nothing going on. Like honestly, Konnan, like if you missed AEW this week, what are we missing? There's not there's not a bloodline type angle. There's not like a long like a long running angle going on right now that I'm really. It's a couple of performers that we like, or maybe doing some good things, and like we're interested in them. But it's like for storyline wise, there's nothing to watch on this show. It's not very interesting. I mean, would you agree with that, or like, or am I wrong?
You're muted, Konnan.
Oh, you're muted.
Yeah, there's no interesting storylines or angles right now that I'm really interested in. But maybe that's because they blew up a lot of stuff up at the last pay-per-view.
Yeah.
But,
next is from
one thing I wanted to say real quick before. I just want to confirm that I got this right, so I'm looking it up. Okay, so as far as hot angles, though, Di, you're not interested in the big one that just started, Bryan Danielson and Okada.
God, no.
It's not for you, huh?
So I saw that was that the thing? Because like I didn't listen to the clip, but the Wrestling Observer Live is like one of their head. Let me look at this headline here. By the way, the Wrestling Observer Live is going on Wrestling Observer Radio. Okay, this is one of their headlines for their clips. All right, I'm telling you, hey, Forbidden Door gets a dream match.
Sure.
And new WWE Universal. So what's the dream match?
Bryan Danielson versus Okada, and
that's a dream. That's a dream match.
You know, that's a dream match for a lot of the hardcore fans for sure. Yeah, absolutely. People
from Cody, you're muted still, Cody.
Oh yeah, you are, bud.
Because that match has never been seen in the United States. So for these guys,
anywhere.
And for their hardcores, which they over cater to, and that I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but you need to get in more people, not just the people you have. That's a dream match for them in the United States.
And Omega versus Ospreay is the other big one. Yeah.